Today is October 10th, and the moment I started cooking, I told you how yesterday they made issue when they gave me like this electric shock or something on right side of my head. And no, they gave me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. Why? Because I told you how I took out the eggs with the paper towel. I used the paper towel. I opened the fridge with that. I took out the eggs, but I did not. Usually, I wipe down all the outer surfaces with Clorox wipes. So I didn't do that. So technically, the outer case is filled with microorganisms and how I placed, and then I put it back. Back then there was no issue, but then when I went to wash the lentils and I happened to place that lentil container where I had placed the eggs. Now I don't know exactly where I had placed the eggs, here, wherever. But I placed it and I just had a thought, oh, the eggs was there, and so now the bottom of that container is touching the where I placed the egg. So the bottom of the container got microorganisms, we could transfer there, and now I'm placing in my I always soak the lentils and I place it in my kitchen area, but like I place it inside the pressure cooker because I'm going to pressure cook anyways. But they wanted to make issues. So yesterday, so I think they realized all that what they did yesterday. I made a video. So see, they can listen everything what I do. They can hear, they can see what I see, right? So today, when I took out, I'm making this breakfast for myself. So I first did the Clorox wipes of the refrigerator door, then all the containers that I have, like outside of the container in which I have my vegetables. So I wiped that, but I also wiped the bottom, which they did not realize today. So I placed that, and then what happened was after that, like I had a lid covered, okay, in the thing that I was cooking. So I opened the lid and I happened to place it where the containers were. So immediately these people gave me electric shock on the right side of my head. So I'm like, oh, were you giving electric shock? Oh, then I figured, oh, they thought that I did not wipe the bottom of the containers, which was wrong. So they turned out to be a failure. Okay, but you see how much minute things I have to think in my life. And then when I'm making this, they started to give the pressure, not pull, but give the pressure on the right side of my eardrum. So they already had started to make issue about the thing that I was cooking, because it was almost at the end I started to cook, and then my cooking was almost being done, and then I was thinking to add this yogurt and a little bit of pickle just to have this taste to it. And then they started to give what do you call more and more pressure on the right side of my eardrum. See, they already started to make issue about it. So I already knew they will place stones in my food, and sure enough, they placed stone in my food. That this is my spitted food. I had to spit it out of my mouth because they placed a stone in there. So I already knew that they will place stone. I knew they might place. See how they made an issue about muffin and gave me this induced sore throat, induced fever, which has been lasting for so many days. It's not even going away because it was highly attacked. It's a high attack on me via witchcraft and black magic that they keep doing. Or else, how is this stones appearing every ever since last October? For past 39 years of my life, I've never had stones in my food. Why suddenly all the stones have started to appear in my food? And not only in my home food. I go to restaurants and even there are food in only in my... now, see, look at this roach, okay? It is near this window. Now, I don't know why it's near that window. And now see how they turn on the TV. Check this out. I didn't turn on the TV. It's morning time. It's still like 9:30. And this is how they turn on the TV too. Nobody turned on the TV. My in-laws are upstairs. Oh, and another thing they started doing is wiggle my right side of my ear. Okay, they started to wiggle right side of my ear. Wiggle in the sense like, you know how it when somebody places feather inside your ear, how it feels like wiggling, that kind of feeling they started to give me. Not only so they started to give me pressure while I'm cooking, but they also started to do this wiggle. Now when I showed you cockroach, immediately I saw that TV was on, because see, I came from kitchen, and from kitchen I can see TV. It was closed back then. So now they want to link cockroach with the TV. Why? Oh, because yesterday I was watching Netflix, and that is when it was about this lady who was in the hospital and was who had an accident. Somebody hit her car on purpose, and she was in hospital, and she wakes up, and that is when the cockroach appeared from beneath the TV, and I saw it go like towards like this area where I am, but I wasn't sure exactly where it went. It could have gone to the there's a office area, there's this hallway area, and then there is this dining area where I'm sitting right now. So I don't know where the cockroach went, but today in the morning I realized, oh, cockroach went here. So I don't know. They wanted to make issue about something with that Netflix series I was watching yesterday. So whatever it is, I'm not sure what they wanted to make issue about. But that is when they again started to wiggle my right side of my ear. So yeah, this is the start of my morning when I'm still having fever. I'm still having stuffiness, but they want to control my cooking so much that they felt that we should give electric shock, then we should put stones in her food, and we should give her pulling of pressure on her right eardrum, and then do wiggling in her right ear. All of this, electric shock on the right side of my brain, all of this in the morning, just to make issue. They just want to make issue about everything. So who knows, there will be 2-3 stones more lying in this, I don't know, but I'll let you know in next video.